do it to.
Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And, of course, Amen Thompson. A part of this lineup, we'll see how they do without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Brunson to the wing right side. Marion outside. Pocket 6. Pass to Towns. Launches it. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And here is Mitchell. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. And good that time. Jordan's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Brunson. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Covington wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Chicago.
Have to guard Covington at all times from outside the arc. He is lethal from deep.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Collins, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. Highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Over Brunson. Here's Ware. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Brunson outside. LaVine wide open. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Screen by Jordan. Pass to Ware. A three from Barnes. Kicks it out to Jordan. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Here's Orlando now. They set the pick. Brunson with a clean look. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Pass to Ware. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Brunson. And it's the Magic with the ball. And here is Marion. Towns the screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
So both teams making some changes here.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here is Cunningham. Still without a basket. Nobody near Barnes. Back to Cunningham. Jordan right side. Back to Cunningham. Shot to stop the run. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. We'll get right back to the end. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
In the corner, it's Jordan. Here is Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. And it's Orlando with the rebound. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
They set the pick. Brunson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Down low. And stolen by Barnes. Jumps up. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Towns down low. And Wiseman sends it back. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And Brunson has it in the corner. Towns the screen. From 17 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front line.
Timeout.
Brunson's got 6.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Mitchell. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Cunningham for three. Outside Covington. That three off the mark. Magic leading by 5 to the inside. 4. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside, 4. Mitchell outside. Fires from 14. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Whitmore. To the middle. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Several teams changing it up here. Bulls trail by 8. And here is Barnes. Still scoreless. Count that one.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Brunson, left side. .46 seconds left in the second quarter. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Barnes with it. Bamba picks him up. For the 3. Ware, good. Ware's got 5.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .29 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Brunson. He's got 6.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Brunson, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Magic. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chicago trailing here. Mitchell outside. And he hits it to tie the game up. 7 points in the game.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Outside, Levine. Inside. It's tipped. And the turnover again by Orlando.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now Cunningham. He's got 8. Mitchell wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Pass to Marion. Towns in the corner. Back to Marion. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
The Magic have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Down low. Mitchell looking it over. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Right side, Towns. Back to Brunson. Out to the right wing. Fires it up. And it's Towns missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in the position where they need to start over.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 1. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Mitchell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Pass to Mitchell. With some arc. Oh, Mitchell puts it up and in.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Marion with it from outside the arc. That one doesn't go. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. For 3, Mitchell gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. It's deflected and stolen by Barnes. Cunningham outside to the middle. Jordan takes it out to Covington. Back to Jordan. There's a screen by Covington. No good from Jordan.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Inside. Shot's good by Thor. Thor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Over in the corner, Barnes. No good from outside. Tipped away and stolen by Jordan. Here's Cunningham. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Chicago Bulls. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Magic trailed by 3. Brunson outside. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Mitchell outside. Shoots over Brunson. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Brunson barreling in. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Right side, Covington. Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen by Bamba. And now the fast break. Marion with the ball. And Shawn Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Outside, Jordan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Orlando leading. Brunson with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Bamba. Off target from outside. One-on-one fast break. Jordan wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. 9 points for Jordan.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that 10-point pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Right side, Towns. Over to the wing. Towns, the screen. Here's Brunson. It's all in by the Bulls. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Collins grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Marion. To the inside. Towns. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. And the Magic lead by 1.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
A drive by Barnes.
Mercy
Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
Towns wide open. No good on the three.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And it's Mitchell missing. Here's the Magic now. To the paint. It's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Levine has always seen himself as a top-tier player, and he continues to prove it with his play.
Cunningham outside. For three, Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 20 points.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Mitchell outside. For three. It's rebounded by Towns.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Marion with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Cunningham. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Jordan with the steal. And Jordan throws it down.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
To Cunningham. Down low. Mitchell. It's in!
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
No good from Jordan. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Brunson surveying the D. The kick out to Towns. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up.
Everybody's ill at the moment. Everybody's very stucky at the moment. Everybody's ill at the moment. My crew is down.
You better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that fee, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest.
Shout out to my baby icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the nigga chin in the put a dent in the I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new, now she spin. I can't get the in with this, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And, of course, Cade Cunningham, not a part of this lineup. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
Towns can't get it to go. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Brunson. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And the dunk by LaVine.
What a marvelous athlete LaVine is, soaring off the ground with ease for the jam and looks so good floating in the air.
Collins with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Marion with the bucket.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Garnett. Over Towns. Garnett no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Brunson looks it over. Here's Marion. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Brunson outside. Doesn't go that time. McConnell with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. McConnell's shot is off. Now the Magic with it. To the wing, right side. Collins goes in. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Gotta like watching Collins attack like this, feeling like he can score on any defense out there.
Thompson with a screen. Down low. Knocked away. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Marion. Shot clock at 5. Back to Collins. And the 3 off target.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Thompson outside. They need this. And the layup is up and in.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by McConnell.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Garnett. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. No points yet. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plans. There's a minute 17 left now in the first quarter. Thompson with it. Towns covering. Here's Garnett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive. He can spot up. He can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Garnett. He nails it, and we're tied. Garnett's got 8.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Pass to Bamba. Outside Levine. It's hauled in by Garnett. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And he misses the go-ahead basket. There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
Here's Garnett. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Orlando ahead, leading by just 2.
The 76ers, 10.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Magic.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Drops one in from the wing. He's got 10. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Garnett. He's got 10. Orlando grabs the miss. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now the Sixers on the break. And a strong finish with two hands.
Garnett capping off the break nicely. They're always in the right place.
And here's Brunson. No points so far. Here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Brunson. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
B.A. Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure.
VanVleet controls the pace for you and delivers the right pass at the right time with the right speed.
Back to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Garnett.
What a throwdown! KG taking no prisoners and dropping the hammer down. Well, what a nice throwdown by Kevin Garnett.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Magic leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Thor. Now Whitmore. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Magic lead by 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Back to Middleton. Goes up at the elbow. Inside. Here's Okogie. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Bamba. Pass to Thor. VanVleet up top. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Bamba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Misi grabs the board. 76ers trail by 6. Middleton, right side. Poole outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bamba. Orlando with the ball. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. VanVleet outside. Pass to Thor. Mitchell with the ball. The shot misses. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now here's Poole. Middleton from the outside, and it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, PA. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
And it's Poole with the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 6. Pass to Messi. Middleton outside. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Back to Collins. Right wing. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
Here's Poole. Poole work in the interior.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Magic leading by 6. Pass to Collins. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Okogie on the wing. Gets the 3 to fall. Okogie's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. It's stolen by Poole. And the basket is good.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste a chance at all.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Now the Magic with it. 3-point lead. Pass to Van Vliet to the right side. McConnell with it. Yet to see a basket. For the tie. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
Here's Thor. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Thor's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Bamba. On the wing, Whitmore. Back to Bamba. To the paint. It's tipped. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Out to Thompson. And here's McConnell. To the middle. For the lead. The rebound by Bamba.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Whitmore. Bamba misses. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Barrett. Here's Garnett. 20 points for him. Over Bamba. Garnett no good.
Yeah, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Van Vliet outside. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Thompson's shot is off. Orlando leading. Inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And an Obi for 3. Philadelphia with another miss. Right side, Mitchell. Pass to Towns. Back to Mitchell. Oh, deflected. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Magic out in front. They're up by 3.
35. The 76ers, 32.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Here's Poole. Down low. Messi. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Outside Levine. Over Barrett. And another basket for Orlando.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. '76ers trail by 6. Thompson outside. Outside Barrett. Takes a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Pass to Marion. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
And here's Brunson. Towns, right side. They swipe it. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
They set a pick to the inside. Garnett. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
The Sixers trailing. Pass to Garnett to take the lead. Rebounded by Marion. Outside Brunson. Here's Marion. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Outside Anunoby. Thompson outside. Pass to Garnett. Doubled by Towns. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Clutch bucket from Kevin Garnett. He wants the ball in these big-time situations.
And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Uncovered. Cash.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Outside Barrett to tie it up. Orlando with the rebound. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Marion. Collins a screen. Anunoby with a double team.
For one of the bright young stars in this league, Collins is aggressive and he makes plays.
Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Outside Levine. Now Brunson. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big underground methods, top notch. Get the moves, not the lizard. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get a swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Loyal with me, we ain't got a call. Silly on silent, put the product in the loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' Baba got me looking proper every single time. Fresh big, getting you ain't walking out what we on. And you know I got it boy for the